Hey everybody, it's Greg again, the author of Stronger Than Bone, my life story with brittle bones. And I wanted to show you something today. It's kind of grisly, but sort of interesting too. When I turned about 13 years old, the doctors decided to do an operation, a procedure called rodding. And they used pins and rods. These look like knitting needles, but they're not. Stainless steel. And what they would do is they would fit these pins inside my bones. Yes, these pins were actually inside my leg bones at one time. Fit the pins inside the bones with hopes that it would keep the bones stronger so they wouldn't break as often and straight so the bones wouldn't start to curve. I had a couple of these operations and it was a lot of therapy, a lot of recuperation, a lot of pain. What happened, unfortunately, was each time they tried these procedures, my body would reject the pins, and the pins would start to come out of my skin to the point where they're out about, this pin is about 8 inches long, I guess, a couple inches. Of course, then I would have to go down to the city. My doctor would pull out the pin with a pair of pliers, yank, and we would start all over again. So it was very frustrating, not only for the doctors, but for me and my parents. You guys go through a lot of work, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, therapy, rehab, wearing a cast for 8 weeks, with the hopes that you're going to be able to walk or maybe not fracture as much. And when the pin is out, you have to start over again. So very frustrating. They tried this procedure a few times, it never worked, but hey, at least they tried, right? Nowadays, they still do this procedure called rodding for kids with brittle bones, but now they have more of the telescopic pins, which means that as your bone gets longer, it grows, so do the pins. Isn't that pretty cool? Back in the day when I had this procedure done back in the 60s or so, they didn't have that. They didn't have that type of procedure. So I just wanted to show you these. And, we kept them as a souvenir. I don't know why. When the doctors pulled them out, they said, "Do you want them?" I guess they were just going to throw them away anyway. I said, "Yeah, we'll take them up." So ever since then, these pins are about over 50 years old. We keep them in a shoebox in the closet. And to think that these were once in my leg, incredible. Hey, if you want to read more about my incredible, amazing life with brittle bones, check out my new book. It's called Stronger Than Bone. You can read it, you can listen to it, but check it out. Get it too, okay? I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.